guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a super exciting haul. It is a Goodwill Shabby Chic haul. I really hope you guys enjoy, so let's go ahead and get right into it. First thing I grabbed, or I guess I should say first thing I have here to show you, is this frame. And this was $1.99. Super shabby chic. I love all of the detail. I especially love finding things at the thrift store because I feel like they're extra special and unique, and I just love it. This has an adorable bow down here, and I love frames because you can obviously put pictures in them. I also like to use them to put like quotes in them because I'm a big fan of quotes. I'm sure you all know that by now. So I just had to have it. I love it so much. And then I found this little basket. It has a lid and it has like my favorite colors. I love all of these like soft pastel colors. They're just absolutely gorgeous. And also I feel like the lace and pearls, I feel like all of that makes it look super shabby chic. And everyone has a different interpretation of what shabby chic is, but when I think of shabby chic, I think of soft colors like this, like pastels, pearls, lace, wicker baskets, hearts. Oh, I just love it. Roses, like a lot of flowers, bows. So that is what I think of when I hear shabby chic. Oh, did I tell you how much this adorable little basket was? This was $2.99 from Goodwill. And then I found this, which is from Pier 1 Imports, and it has these big rhinestones on each side, and you can put a tea light inside, but I'm just going to use it almost like a bird cage, and I'm going to stick a decorative bird in there, and I'll probably hang it from here. And this was $2.99. I'm not sure how much they retail for, but it still has the Pier 1 little tag. It just doesn't have a price, but I thought it was lovely. I also picked up this vase, and I just thought it went really well with, you know, my colors that I love. So I had to get it, and it was only 99 cents. So I loved that little vase. I found a really beautiful, delicate butterfly, and this is actually a candle, so it's made out of wax. It's a little bit dirty, but you know, nothing that we can't clean. And again, with these soft colors. Isn't it just absolutely stunning? And you guys know I have this new thing for butterflies. I've told you guys how much I love and appreciate their hard work. Then I picked up this little book. Oh, the butterfly was $1.99. This little book was also $1.99, and it looks like they probably used this in a wedding because inside it says guests, but I just wanted it for decoration, again with the lace, and then it has the pearls. It is missing some, but I feel like that's what makes it shabby. It doesn't have to be perfect, and I really appreciate that. So I had to have it. They also had a wedding album that was made out of lace. It was absolutely stunning, but I left that one behind, and now I'm regretting it. And I shouldn't do that. If I want something, I should just grab it, right? I don't know. I feel like life is too short. Just grab it if you like it, and if you can afford it, because that's another thing that was brought to my attention, you know, and I don't want people to go into debt because of what I do. That is not my intention. That is not why I make my videos, but I'm also not responsible for how you deal with your money. That is your that is your responsibility. But that's a whole nother video that I do want to make because it's been brought up a lot, and I just, yeah, I feel like it needs to be addressed. But anywho, really cute shabby chic book. I love it. Then I found these, which I'm not really sure what they are, but I just thought they were shabby chic. I just thought they were really cute. They have flowers all around them. If you guys know what these are, let me know. I grabbed them because I thought I could use them obviously for decoration, but I really don't know what their purpose is. So if you know, let me know. They almost look like a little crown. How cute, huh? Maybe I can put it, like if I have a doll, that would be so cute. I don't know, I mean, I bought it for just, you know, like creative purposes, like so I can create something out of it. But if you guys know what their real purpose is, I would love to know. And all of these were 99 cents. They came in a little bag, but I had already tried filming this video and it didn't go very well. So I found that. Then I grabbed this, and I am going to spray paint this because I'm not a big fan of this color. I do think it looks like shabby chic like this, but like I said, it's just not really my style. Shabby chic is different for everyone, so I am going to spray paint it pink. I'm going to talk about my favorite shabby chic spray paint, so stay tuned. I'm going to talk about it towards the end of this video. I found this ceramic heart dish. Again, I think hearts are very shabby chic. This is like a cream color, and it has so much detail, and this was $2.99. It is just so incredibly adorable. Okay, and then I found this ring holder, which has flowers. It has pink, yellow, and then the green leaves. And it does have like a gold border. This was probably one of my favorite finds. It's a little horse. A really cute shabby chic horse. And it's just so incredibly beautiful. Nothing is chipped. It is literally in perfect condition. And it was $2.99, a little bit pricey, but it's just so delicate, and I feel like there's so much detail that it's totally worth it. Had to have a little horse. Then I found this little like container. It's made out of glass, and it has a pink bow on the top, and this one was $2.99. Grabbed that. I found this little rose gold basket. This was 99 cents. So I can put my goodies in here. And this is very nicely made. It is like a strong material, whatever this is. I thought this was a good deal for $1. Let me show you a couple pillows that I found. I found this one. This one is super fun. It has all these beads. Looks like the green ones are glass, and then the little ones almost look like pearls, but they're not. Isn't it so beautiful? This one was $3.99. But if you were to buy something like this at a, I don't know, let's just say a vintage store, it would not be $4. So I'm all about supporting Goodwill. Not only that, but Goodwill, you know, provides jobs for people. I feel like good when I go to Goodwill or any thrift store in general. I love the little pillow. I can't believe it was there. It was just sitting on the shelf. Like, how did no one else pick it up before me? It's like some things are just meant to be yours. And then this is the other pillow. I feel like this one is more shabby chic because of all the lace. So it has the white lace in the center, and then it has pink lace as well. It has ruffles like around the border. of the pillow, and this one was $2.99. You can see that. Such a great deal for a shabby chic pillow, and I just am in love with it. I really am in love with it. Okay, now I'm going to share with you a couple of bigger pieces, bigger items. The first thing is this. This was $2.99, but it did not look like this. I spray painted it to make it look like I wanted it to look, and I'll insert a picture so you can see how it looked before. I just love how it turned out. It has a heart in the center and then two little shelves, and you can either hang it or you can set it on something. So I'm in love with it. I cannot believe it was $2.99. I'd say this is probably one of the best finds. Now it didn't look pretty, but you know, when I go shopping, I like look past the color of things unless it's like decoration. But when it's furniture, I look past the color because you can easily paint stuff. But when it's like decor, like little pieces like this, I mean, you can still paint over it, but I don't really bother that much. When it's a piece like this, I'm like, oh my god, this is so perfect. It's in great condition, and I feel like wicker is super shabby chic. So I had to have that. Now I did get a mirror. To me it was very shabby chic because it has roses like around the mirror. I just don't want to blind you. So these are the roses, and the border was a really ugly color. All I did was spray paint the border with this super pretty chalky finish spray paint. And it's a pretty large mirror. This was $5.99, I believe. I'll insert a picture so you can see how this looked before. And the very last piece, which is the biggest piece, I'm actually working on another piece which is a lot larger than this, but I'll show you guys that in another video. This is like a little shelf. Ah, hello. In the center it has the heart. It has these little hooks where you can hang stuff, and then ow, I hit my elbow. Okay, and then it has two shelves like so. Again, with that chalky finish paint, I think it makes it look super shabby chic, and I'll insert a picture of how this looked before. I believe this was $5.99 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Now really quick, I want to talk about the spray paint that I used, because I know I am going to get questions about it. So I used the Krylon Chalky Finish paint in Bonnet Pink, and I feel like the chalky finish really does make a difference. I have used a lot of different ones in the past, and let me tell you, this has been my favorite as far as shabby chic goes, because it just looks shabby chic. It really does. It is a little bit more expensive than your typical spray can. Like, this is the Rust-Oleum Flat Protective Enamel. This one's about $4. This one I paid $10.99 for, but it's totally worth it. I use the $4 one on my wicker items, like my wicker furniture, wicker baskets, you know, the wicker little thing I showed you, because I don't want to use up my chalky finish, the classic white one. This I'll use on other items, and I'll share that stuff with you guys in the future, but I highly recommend this spray paint. I got my first spray paint can at Michael's. I tried going to Lowe's, I tried going to Home Depot, I tried going to Walmart, and none of those places had it. I don't believe Lowe's or Home Depot carry it. Walmart does carry Krylon, but they did not have the chalky finish line for whatever reason. So I went to Michael's and they had it in stock and it was available. They had a lot of the color that I was looking for. I only picked up one pink and one white the time I went to Michael's. Then I had to go back to get a second can because I'm doing another furniture piece. And I got that one at Joann's. They also carry Krylon at Joann's, but I don't recommend you buy it there because it was dried out. So that was kind of a bummer. I will never buy spray paint from Joann's ever again because it's just inconvenient. So yeah, I'm just going to buy it at Michael's. Their paint was fresh. So those are the spray cans. So that basically concludes this haul. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget I have an Instagram and a Facebook page, which I will link down below for you guys. And I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye!